I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's fascinating because it's so different and so new, and it's just like it makes everything so simple for just a little while, where like nothing else matters. It's just grit. You're thinking about running and surviving, and it's just cool. It's pure and it's gritty and like hard to get to. So I think it's just a real sense of adventure when you get to that point, and like the adventure is super cool and attractive to me.
What is it about being in that pain cave that intrigues you? And I love the way that Courtney DeWalter explains it as like the more time you spend in the pain cave, the bigger it gets. What is it about the pain cave that you love so much?
The pain cave. It's such a neat thing. I think it's just because it's so rare. Like it's such a like hard thing to get there. And then you just like learn so much about yourself. Like I've only considering like the races I've done, I think I've only truly been in the pain cave once. And that was at Black Canyon, where it was just like 15 miles of just like complete and utter like suffering to finish that race. And I remember just like the thoughts that go in your head is just the craziest things. I mean, it's just an experience. Like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's fascinating because it's so different and so new. And it's just like, it makes everything so simple for just a little while, where like nothing else matters. It's just grit. You're not thinking about, tax season or something. Like you're thinking about running and surviving, and it's just cool. It's pure and it's gritty and like hard to get to. So I think it's just a real sense of adventure when you get to that point, and like the adventure is super cool and attractive to me.
It's ironic. I'm wearing a Black Canyon shirt today too.
Oh, nice.
And I ran the 50K in February of this year, and I ran at a time when I really just needed a break from life and just like a time where the only thing that mattered is something that I could control, because there was a whole lot of stuff going on that was super outside of my control. And I had a tough day because that course is gnarly with it being entirely downhill. And the first 19 miles was great. I haven't gone beyond like 40-ish miles. So for me, a 50K is quite far. And so the first 20 miles went decently. And then I just like bonked from there because my quads were so shredded. It was like worse than any road marathon I've ever raced by mile 19. So then there's like 12 miles left to go on, like absolutely shredded quads. And so I didn't listen to any music. I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't do anything besides put one foot in front of the other and try not to fall. And it was just like so cathartic to have nothing else matter besides like take the gels, drink the drink, one foot in front of the other. And, we can complicate things so much when it comes to running. If you look at how some of the top athletes are doing it, or if you follow, David Roche and the cooling and carbs and all these things that, we're squeezing out an extra 1% in order to maximize. Like at the end of the day, it's just running. And to simplify it down to one foot in front of the other, put food in your mouth, put drink in your mouth, and just keep moving forward. It's just like a beautiful thing. And it was the day that I needed on that day. And like you, I craved that experience of, again, nothing else matters besides get to the finish line and just like keep controlling the controllables.
Yeah, it's cool. And I think it really goes back to, like I said, post-college, I didn't know what to do. Like there was so much that I couldn't control. And so running was just that thing for me. But yeah.
So this episode will come out right before Western States. I'm sure people listening are going to want to hear about how you've been training and how you're thinking about competing on such a stage. So how do you, or are you thinking about keeping it as, this is a simple thing, just run 100 miles and execute? Like, how do you compartmentalize and break down the fact that it's, a marquee event, but it's the same thing you've been doing for the last couple of years at the same time?
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, it is a simple thing. Like it is just running. I mean, I'm doing all the small things that we were talking about earlier. I think that they're all necessary. But for me, I mean, post hospital, like I've been on the same training block for like a year now. So like the fitness is there, and I feel like I've done everything I can to run a good race. And then I'm not overthinking it because I know that there's a lot of people that are going to be right beside me that are similar fitness levels, and they probably are overthinking it. So I'm just going to go off their thoughts and not run their race per se, but like, you take the collective top 10 and kind of run a little bit of all their races. And that's a pretty good race. But I don't know. I mean, I'm nervous about it because it's a 100-miler. I've never done 100, but I'd like to think I can rise to the occasion. I mean, when I went up from 50 to 100K, I remember coming through 50K of the 100K and being like, there's no way that was 50K. That was the easiest thing I've ever done. So, I mean, it's still 100 miles. I haven't ran that far. I'd like to think I can rise to the occasion. I mean, luckily for me, I think I'm the youngest guy in the field, the youngest elite, I think. I really think that I'll be able to go back to Western States a couple more times in my career. So I don't feel a whole lot of pressure, which I think is honestly like the perfect spot because I really do think that I can make a pretty big splash and do something special on the day. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think that I could have a really good day out there. But I felt more pressure trying to get to Western States than I do at Western States. And I feel good. Like I feel really fit right now. I'm not injured. Like I think that a lot of people are, it's a big year, so they're training really hard. And I'm training hard, but respectfully hard, where I'm not overtraining because I think this past year's fitness is all still there. I don't need to make any like extra final gains. Just gotta get sharp for the day. But I feel good. I'm ready to go, and I'm scared, but it's a respect for the course scared.